Good morning. We're back in the world of Middle Earth, and as you can see, we are still at Ruinen, which is just outside of Tinadir, and we're going to start working on some of these quests here. I'm going to kill some salamanders, and we are looking for the marker that says bat on it. Oh, we didn't want to remove that. We're being silly. Okay, Rumming's ridiculous request. Now, let's see if we can't remember where these things are. And those lake skimmers, they don't attack you unless you attack them. Or unless you attack them first, or if you hang out near them too long. So, we're not worried about them at the moment. But I do think I have a salamander chasing me. I do. Excuse me. Rude much. Go to sleep. Well, we need to kill these things anyway, and a bunch of them. Oh, we'll go ahead and grab this dwarf iron while we're at it, because I forgot this place has dwarf iron and platinum. Now, we are looking for... I don't think we're going to find them this way. I think they are more this way. And, by the way, good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for stopping by and watching. If you like what you see, well, give the video a thumbs up, and perhaps subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications, because YouTube isn't going to promote little bitty channels like me over big channels. And if you want to keep up to date, well, you know what to do. Alright, so we have found a dragon. Oh, we found a turtle. Excuse me. From the clutch of Narnagal. Now, it used to be that if you stuck around long enough, there was a rare elite mob turtle that would show up around here that you could fight. I don't think I've seen that turtle in some time. Of course, granted, I haven't been here in some time. But even when I was here doing the deed to kill salamanders, I didn't see it. That's the Hinderville one. We've seen that already. That's a salamander, which is probably going to aggro. Maybe we do have to go this way. It's hard to tell in the dark. No, we don't. See, this is the shoreline. And that is the little island over there where the stable is. The boat stable. Alright, back this way. And we're just gonna have to keep looking. Got some Lebathron branches, which is definitely not what we're looking for. Well, we got some more over here because there's a chest of the drake, which we don't want. We don't want the drake, we want the bat. Okay, so we have enough salamanders, and what's down here? Ah, chest of the bat. That's what we're looking for. Collected the token of the bat. Alright. so now we can return to Humphrey Rumming after we've killed another salamander. Or two. And of course it has set me on fire. I did some minor fire damage. Woohoo! Okay, over to Humphrey and his ranger friend. And Lugathir.
How can I be of service?
I know you defeated a number of them, but I think you are right. I do not believe it made a difference either.
What do you need?
Huh, fool. That's the wrong token. I should have known you were no lore master. Oh, wait. That's the right one, isn't it? Bah. Just luck. Beginner's luck. Fool's luck. I won't tell you my dreadful secret at all now. Well, not that Humphrey Rumming has a dreadful secret, you know. It's just that if I did, I wouldn't tell you. You see? You see?
Will you help me?
Very well. We both know you solved the riddle through pure luck, but I suppose you deserve another chance. What? Challenge me? Humphrey Rumming? Impossible. You are not in my class. You know it. It wouldn't be fair. I'll just give you another riddle and another key. Foul, great beast with sharpened claws, black furred pelts and fanged maws. Coursing the woods, they take their prey, torment their victims, at last to slay. That one is easy enough, eh? If you think that solving a single riddle is enough to satisfy me, you are quite mistaken. I didn't haul all these chests out here to give up my knowledge at the first inquiry. Humphrey Rumming is nothing if not resolute. Okay, so we're looking for the token of the warg.
Might I take a moment
Attempting
of
to
your time?
reduce the salamander's number did not work. I swear that I have seen more in the past hour than I did the entirety of the day yesterday. I thank you for your efforts, but we must find a different approach to dealing with the problem. The salamanders make nests along the shoreline, and in them they lay their eggs. From these eggs, new salamanders hatch. The salamanders here seem to be especially aggressive breeders. Wander to the shores, find the eggs, and smash them. Perhaps we can stop the salamanders by ensuring that the next generation fail to spawn. Alright, so he wants me to go squish salamander eggs. And Humphrey wants me to find the chest of the warg, which I believe is actually not that far away from where we are. Which, right down there. Collected token of the warg. So we're going to go back to Humphrey and watch his head explode as we so quickly solved his second riddle.
You startled me.
That riddle was too easy. Even a child could solve it. Well, anyways, the point is Humphrey Rumming's secrets are not for you. You have no conception of the magnitude of my wisdom. The terrible secret of the salamanders is not for your ears.
I don't know if you
All
can help
right.
me.
One more riddle. This one will truly challenge your lore mastery. Again, I give you a key to a chest. Again, I challenge you to show even a 1,000th part the brilliance of Humphrey Rumming, wisest of the wise. Dude, you are not Radagast. Shut up. So, there you go. Lesser get of Caligon spawn, tail and claws, and fang-gaped yawn. Scathus tears would surely flow, saw his children laid so low. Alright. And I do know what that is.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I might be seeing things. I have been out here a long time, and Humphrey is not exactly the sanest of company. but I would swear I saw a young salamander riding along the back of a lake skimmer as it danced along the water. If I did see this, and this can actually happen, it could be disastrous if somehow the salamanders were carried across to the western shore of the lake, where they could begin to multiply and spread without any natural bounds to stop them. Head to the beach and destroy any lake skimmers you find. We cannot take a chance on this. So he thinks he saw a salamander. It had to have been a very young salamander riding one of these things. Alright, so we need to find some salamander eggs. Which one is this? That is Chest of the Lynx. That is not what we're looking for. Alright, so... Okay, I know where I'm at now. Oh, excuse me. Do you mind? I was trying to find something else, not you. Nope. Chest of the Drake is not it. That's Chest of the Drake, but that's not the one we're looking for. Oh, we have another one? Oh, we do. Hello. We got some eggs over here. We're probably going to attract every salamander in a 50-mile radius, which is fine because we do need them for a deed. Alright, so we got plenty of eggs down here, and I see somebody else is playing around. What's this? Chest of the Bat. We've already done that one. What do we got? Don't think we have anything around here. It does not look like it. Excuse me. Do you mind? Okay. Salamander egg over here. A salamander behind me. Salamanders in front of me. Eggs to smush, because I'm pretty sure reptilian eggs are not edible anyway. I'm pretty sure reptilian eggs are a surefire way to get salmonella. I wonder why it's reptilian eggs can make you really sick. But you have much less chance of getting sick from chicken eggs. Don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me. I did learn that we can eat turkey eggs, but while we can eat them, we probably won't be eating them anytime soon. Apparently, unlike chickens, Turkeys very rarely lay eggs. Or they lay a lot less eggs than chickens do. And as a result, their eggs are actually quite a bit more valuable than chicken eggs. So instead of eating them, the farmers saved them for incubating and raising the turkeys, which are, in fact, much more valuable as a whole than selling the egg to somebody to have an omelet would be. I found that very interesting. What's that one over there? Chest of the Hinderville. That's not what we're looking for either. Oh, you can chase me. I want to get out here real quick. Salamander, let's get you out of the way. Let's get you out of the way. And Chest of the Worm. And that is the one we're looking for. Alright. Back across. I love they put the dwarf iron deposit right near a mob, because they know you're going to be looking at it instead of looking at where you're going, and you're going to get attacked. Alright, so we still need several lake skimmers, several eggs to destroy. And we'll find those all as we wander about here. That's a salamander. Well, we might as well. He's in our way. Can't remember if these things aggro or not. Lots and lots of salamander. Let's find out if this thing aggroes. No, it doesn't. Okay. We know that aggroes. Excuse me. I need you to get out of my way. Thank you, turtle. This would be a great little island to do some adventure roleplay on. I know some people prefer the mobs not aggro for their roleplay, but I think it would be even more fun if they did. It's if you're doing adventure, of course. Oh yeah, let's gather y'all up. That was fun. I just gather a whole bunch up and let the stone do the work. how many? We need 2 more eggs. There's 1. We're gonna, of course, get interrupted. Excuse me. I'm busy squishing her eggs. Do you mind? So, we have gotten the requisite dozen eggs. I almost could have sworn there used to be more of those. Or maybe they just bunched them together a little better so people could find them. I don't know. That did seem incredibly easy, though. And it's not just because of my level. Because part of this was finding stuff. And it was incredibly easy to find stuff. I need like 2 more lake skimmers, and of course I'm finding a whole bunch of everything else. Might as well grab this dwarf iron. Haven't seen any platinum. Makes me think the other person there might have been gathering too. Oh, excuse me. Go to sleep, little turtle. Thank you. Alright, we need 1 more of those. And there's our friends over there, waiting for me to return victorious, or in failure. Alright, we're done with that, so we can go back and talk to them. We're going to talk to Lugathir first. I can still see flecks of shell in your hair. This plan will take a while to resolve, as we have not done anything to the current spawning of salamanders, but hopefully as they are driven out, with none to replace them, we can reclaim this island. Well, it does sound hopeful.
How can I be of service?
I agree that it was probably all in my head and in no way possible, especially now that I think about the size of a lake skimmer and the size of a salamander. But I thank you for entertaining me. Oh, well, you're welcome. Alright. Humphrey?
What do you need?
Well, I suppose you think you've won. Well, you haven't won, not by a long shot. You'll never best me. Not Humphrey Rumming, no. Oh, yes, right. The salamanders. I had forgotten. Well, since you acknowledge my greatness, my preeminence among all lore masters, I suppose it would be all right to share my secret, since you have proven yourself worthy. Barely. Not 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000,000 could have solved my riddle, so now. Listen closely.
Oh,
It happened like this.
You can help me.
As one of the world's greatest lore masters, I happened to be doing some research on the ruins of Tolabel. It seems the last owner was a great warrior, and he took a number of trophies from the Angmarum at the Battle of Fornost. These trophies included a pair of eggs. Such little eggs. Well, naturally, it was a challenge to see if they could be quickened after all these generations. You can imagine my pride when they hatched. Cute little salamanders, tiny little Fs, they seemed. Truly learned lore masters call them Fs, you know, and I encourage you to do the same. But these little Fs just would not stop growing, and soon they began to grow hostile, and after that came the fire. The thing spread so fast. I managed to pin the original dam and sire in a cellar in the ruins here. Since then, well, I've been trapped. I mean, I've been studying them. Yes. But now you've come, you can kill them. You're a hero, aren't you? Right. Here, take the key. Slay the dam and sire. The other salamanders breed much more slowly. Now that you know the terrible secret of the salamanders, it's up to you to stop them. You're an idiot. And we're going to go inside and deal with his salamanders, which he has kept trapped down here, hoping that they would stop breeding. So there's the sire, and the dam is over here sleeping. And we're going to grab both of them because, unfortunately, you don't grab one without the other. But we have taken care of the problem. I don't think it's going to be any time soon that the salamanders will be gone from this place. Unless you send 20 men to just slaughter everything that moves.
I don't know anything, I'm sure.
Oh, you killed them. Poor things. I mean, well done. Well done indeed. At last I can leave this accursed place. I mean, well, perhaps there is a bit more to study here after all. Anyway, you've done a great deed here and helped the pursuit of knowledge immensely. Immensely, I say. Of course, it was nothing I couldn't have handled myself. I was just letting you learn a little yourself. Go talk to the rangers on the island far to the east, and tell them that I am very displeased with their handling of the salamander problem. A great lore master can only do so much, and at some point the rangers should have stepped in. Now, give me back my key. So, I almost do feel bad for the salamanders. They were only doing what nature tells them to do. And really, if he's such a great lore master, he should have realized his mistake very early on and seen to it that, well, they didn't breed like they did. Now, back over here. And this time we're going to take the boat stable back instead of swimming again. I could have sworn this island used to at least have a tree on it. This poor guy standing out here in the sun and heat.
What can I do for you?
Alright. And we're back at Tenadir. Woohoo! Okay, who are we talking to about this mess? Oh, yes. I remember. He's hanging out near the big keep back here. Here you are, dude.
How can I be of service?
Welcome back. I had begun to fear for your safety. What have you learned? Indeed. An amazing story. That mad old man. It's a pity we are unable to patrol these islands better, or we should never have permitted him to go near those ruins. It may be that these salamanders will never be fully driven off from the area now, but at least we know their origin. If what Rumming said is true, it also may be that your actions have slowed their spread. I thank you for that. And he's finished with us. I don't think anybody else needs to talk to us at the moment. Do they?
Greetings.
We'll talk to this grocer, do a couple of repairs, get rid of some junk. Well, actually, do we want to get rid of it? Let's see if there's a task board here. We haven't had to use a task board in a little bit. know where there would be a task board. Oh, I don't know if I've shown you this thing before. It's a reflecting pool. So, if I were to do instances for Evendom and I want to redo them, or if I've done them and somebody else wants me to join them, I go to that reflecting pool for Evendom, and then I would be able to join in. It doesn't look like we do have anything else to take here. Ah, and here's our task board. Yeah, the only rings I see are blue ones. Okay, which means we've taken everything we can. Alright. We can do 6 tasks now. Soft skins. Okay, we have that. Heavy carapaces. We have that. We have exactly enough for that one. Very sharp claws. Okay. We've already taken one of those. Okay. And hopefully we talk to him for all of these. Yep, we do.
Greetings.
I will see that these are given to those who can put them to good use.
Greetings.
And he says the same exact thing.
How can I be of
We
service?
will make use of these. Okay. Now, one more time. Again, soft skins. Oh, we must have some lag. We did, okay. Sharp claws. And I think I only have...
What do you need? How can I be of service?
And each of these gave me 300 rep, and it looks like I might have wrapped up again. Reputation changed. Where are we? Wardens of Innuminus. I have just barely made ally with the Wardens of Innuminus. Woohoo! So I'm working on making Kindred. I have gotten the title Ally to the Wardens. And 15 LOTRO points. Alright. So we're going to do some more soft skins. I think that's the only thing we have left we can use. Yep.
What do you need?
We can only... Of course, I forgot to do that thing. It's too late now. Because we have maxed out our task limit for the day. Alright. Now we can sell off anything else.
What do you need?
Salves. Salve. Get rid of those. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that and that. We'll hold on to that. Alright. Move this stuff over here because that's stuff we're keeping. Alright. Now, our next step is to head over to Ost Forod. So I am going to take a brief break and we'll return when I'm there. Okay, we're back and we are at Ost Forod. And Here's one of the gentlemen that we need to talk to. Robin Dunkley.
It's a sorry day.
You've come from Calenglad. I'm very glad to hear it, for friends of the Rangers are fewer now than they were of old. There's no shortage of trouble among the hills of Turnfornach, and it seems that more and more of these ruffians appear every day. If we don't turn them out of Evendom, they're sure to plunder every last relic that remains from the height of the Old Kingdom. That would be a real shame if you ask me.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Life is hard in Turnfornach, and some of the folk who live here at Ost Forod have begun dealing with the robbers in order to better their fortune. It pains me to say this, but even now in Ost Forod you can find relics stolen from Numinous. We should return these relics to the Ranger of Tinadir. It's the right thing to do. You can find a chest full of stolen artifacts among the tents on the highest level of Ost Forod, north of here. Please understand that the folk of Ost Forod who trade with the robbers are not bad people. Their desperation makes them unfriendly and more willing to compromise their values, but I do not want you to hurt them. Carry the chest to the Ranger Astuil in Tinadir in the southwest and avoid the unfriendly men of Ost Forod. They will find other means of sustaining themselves if this easy but reprehensible road is closed to them. Be sure to speak with Astuil when you have delivered the chest. Alright, so. And we have this fella here. And his name is Par Chopley.
Could I take a moment of your
another
time?
stranger to this town. Now, I'm not the only one. My stomach is always getting me in trouble, and this is no exception. I was in the mood for a nice big boar steak, cooked to perfection, sealed in its own juices, and so I decided to go hunting in the North Moors. Well, I went a little further than planned and wound up here. Never knew anyone lived in this place. They say it's haunted. Well, anyway, I decided I never had Evendom boar before, so I thought I might as well try some while I'm here. It should have been a simple matter of finding a nice healthy boar, but you know what? I haven't seen a single boar since I've come here. This can't be right. How do people up here manage without plenty of boars to satisfy their cravings for delicious steaks? That's just unnatural. There have to be boars in Evendom. There just have to be. Go look for boars and don't come back until you've searched high and you've searched low. I'm not interested in bear meat from other places either. It's Evendom or nothing. Now it's a matter of professional responsibility and curiosity. Find me an Evendom boar and find one quick. Okay. And, shall I tell you a little secret? Or shall I let this play out? Well, you're gonna find out soon enough anyway. There are no boars in Evendom. Now we have vendors there. We do have somebody else we need to talk to. Where are they? Right here.
Greetings.
Kelsey finally got someone to come help us. He's a good boy, but he's taken his time finding aid. You say Artelway knows you are here as well. He has a desire to restore the pact that we both once honored. The Rangers let their end go long before we did. It will take some time for me to determine if I believe he is being truthful.
Could I speak with you a moment?
So the Rangers suddenly want to honor their end of our old arrangement. Funny how as soon as things start to go bad for them, they seek our help, yet deny it to others who have needed it for so long. Still, the fact that you are here shows a small step has been taken. Let us see how serious they really are. Before we get to anything dealing with what they want, we have to make sure we are well prepared for the winter. The storms will be coming soon, and our supplies of nearly everything have gotten very low. If you are serious about restoring this pact, we start with our needs. Go see several of the townsfolk, and they will direct you to what those are. So we're gonna go talk to some people and get some more quests. Anybody up here? No, but there's a nice little crafting station. It's got a, I think that's a study, got some forages, got some workbenches. Alright. Well, here's somebody who would like to talk to us.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
The winter cold will chill you to the core if you are not ready for it. It's especially dangerous at night, when one does not awaken from the bitter cold. Blankets are very important if you wish to wake in the morning. We had plenty to go around last year, but it seems the robbers are not just pilfering tombs these days. A storehouse was emptied just last week, and we are now short of blankets. Bear hide is the ideal material for making new ones. It is thick, and with brushing will be made soft. Plus, there are plenty of bears just southeast of here, at a place we call Nan, Oregon. So she wants me to go kill some bears and get their hides so she can make some blankets so people don't freeze to death. Well, that's pretty honorable.
I'm sorry to trouble you, but will you help me?
Blankets are not the only thing that keeps you warm in the winter. A good roaring fire is just as important to have. To keep it going, you need wood, though. Lots and plenty dry. Our stores are low this winter. With folk leaving to join the tomb robbers, we have fewer honest people left to do the work necessary to get ready for the winter. We have had to focus everyone on food. The firewood pile has stayed very short. The best wood is out near Nan, Oregon. The bears rooted up while they are digging for grubs. It is dry, but burns for a long time. If you could gather up a bunch of branches, it would be very helpful. Okay, again, I can't say anything. That's a pretty honorable request. Anybody else up here? Oh, there's a chest up here. Oh, wait, that's a chest of relics. We'll be doing that in a bit, and I'll tell you why. Because first, we have to figure out where all the people we need to avoid are. Because if they see you, you fail the quest, blah, 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 blah. Like this unfriendly man here, who says, "Oi, watch your step, stranger." So we have to watch out for people like him. There's Spring Standish. Interesting name. There's a one. Oh, and I forgot the wanted posters. There's another unfriendly man. Here's another person we need to talk to.
Will you let me speak my piece?
The winters here are colder and harsher than the rest of Evendom. We do not have the lake to warm us, and the winds blow straight through the mountain passes from Forest Shell. It is difficult to prepare for everything we need. Often during the winter, we run hunting parties out to find whatever elk or bear are still foraging about. I worry that this year we will not find any. There are more tomb robbers camped in the hills than I remember from any year before, and they will all want to eat. Head out into the hills west of here and encourage some of those tomb robbers to move on. They will be bad for this winter, and we simply cannot afford them taking the food sources we will desperately need. Okay, so that's 4. Unfriendly man. We need to find one more person who wants to talk to us, and I think it's this Ballard Wilmer.
Will you let me speak my piece?
It is time to build up our foodstuffs and properly for the winter. Elk meat takes time to dry and cure. It is not done overnight and must be done before the cold snap hits. It cannot cure if it is frozen. That means it must be gathered now so it has enough time that we will be able to enjoy it later. There are few things that warm a belly more than a spiced, dried piece of elk meat on a frozen winter night. Head into the hills. You will find the elk roaming about them. Bring back enough haunches that we will be able to get a few weeks of meat from them. Alright, so I believe now we have the ruffian. Now we have taken all those quests. Let's start looking for the wanted posters. This poster advertises a bounty on a man named Harry Hinchcliffe, described as a tomb robber possessed of uncanny accuracy with his bow, and invites interested parties to seek out Ballard Wilmer in Ost Forod for details and to apply for this commission. Okay. That is one. There's another wanted poster. The poster advertises a bounty on a vicious warg named Thok, described as a bloodthirsty creature known to be in league with the goblins that stalk Turn Fornesh, and invites interested parties to seek out Rowena Parker in Ost Forod for details and to apply for the commission. And I remember where that one is, because I avoided it earlier. I guess he has the bounty, one of the bounties.
What do you need?
You're interested in applying for the commission on Harry Hinchcliffe. Very good, very good. There aren't many travelers up to Foreshell these days, but what few there are have been harried by his arrows. Some of his friends linger on the road near Foreshell Gate at Carith Rue. Just follow the northern road through Turn Fornesh to reach it. If you can capture or defeat Harry, you'll be doing the law-abiding folk of Ost Forod a good turn. Be warned, however, you aren't the first to attempt to break Hinchcliffe's bow. Perhaps you will be the last, eh? A bunch of ruffians here. And a merchant. And somewhere around here. Oh, it's over there. Alright, we'll finish in here first. And here's another wanted poster. I can't remember how many there are total. I think there's 4. The poster advertises a bounty on a man named Bill Tripper, described as a notorious tomb robber, highly skilled with blades, and invites interested parties to seek out Clark Standish in Ost Forod for details and to apply for the commission. Now, he's the one that was at the first Twilight Estate. Is it the first one? No, it was the second one. Okay. The second Twilight Estate. The one that we were avoiding when we ran around killing tomb robbers and doing all the other stuff. And she's the one with the bounty for the warg.
It's a sorry day.
You have come to inquire about Thok. He is a dreadful creature, bloodthirsty and dangerous. It is sad that he is in league with the goblins that prowl the hills of Turn Fornesh. If you can defeat him, they might be affected as well. Look for Thok within the crude goblin camp at Tumfwin, north of Ost Forod. He likely prowls through the camp, keeping an eye on the goblins and stirring them to greater mischief. This is a great beast and dangerous. You will need your wits about you if you hope to claim his bounty. Okay, I remember where that is vaguely. And I think there's going to end up being other quests there, too. That's quite the jump. Wonder if he survived it. If he's a burglar, he probably did. Because they have a skill that allows them to fall safely from higher heights than other characters. Now, do we have another one? There might only be 3. Nope. Here we go. The last one. The poster advertises a bounty on a man named Andy Iden, accusing him of dealing with goblins and conspiring to murder decent folk in Ost Forod. It invites interested parties to seek out Poppy, Seaton, and Ost Forod for details and to apply for the commission. Okay. Now, I wonder how much time we have left on that one quest. Let's clear a few things out here. Go to that's character, not quest. Evendom. 16 minutes, okay.
Woe to me.
You're interested in claiming the bounty on Andy Iden. If you can defeat him, you'll certainly have earned it. Andy is mean-tempered and brutal, and has friends of the same mind, goblins. If you believe the tales, and I do, I heard that Andy Iden had gone with his wolfhound to the ruins of Bam and Andalath. Oh, he's the one that's in with the goblins, okay. On some business with the goblins that lurk there. He'd sell out his neighbors to the goblins if he thought there was profit in it, and is probably doing just that right now. Bam Andalath is on the hill a short distance east of Canadiac, the crossroads south here in Parth Aduel, and north of the road. They're crawling with goblins, so claiming the bounty on Andy Iden won't be easy. Good luck to you. I think I have talked to everybody who had bounties, and they have said, yes, please go do these things for us. Bounty. Oh no, we do need to talk to one more person, Clark Standish. Okay. And this is why we always check before we leave, because we would have gone out and done a bunch of quests and then gotten to that and said, oh man, we forgot one.
Why are you bothering me?
You're here to see about the bounty on Bill Tripper. I'm glad to hear it. The sooner we're rid of him, the better, if you ask me. Bill has been robbing and murdering around the hills of Turnfornash for some months now, and it's well past time someone stopped him. Last I heard, he traveled south into Parth Aduel and was holed up in a big ruin south of the crossroads. Bam Varan, I think it was called. If you do go look to collect the bounty, keep an eye on Bill's sword. He's deadly with it, and I'd just as soon not have your death on my conscience. Alright, now we have gotten everything. And as you can see, everything was quite a large number of quests. We still have 14 minutes left, okay. Now, I'm going to remove all these for the moment. We're going to grab that one. Grab that one. Hides and blankets. Logs for the fire. I don't think we... Oh, we can do that one. Okay. So, I said that we would come here and there would be a spot where the second riddle would be. And here it is. And we can jump down here. But there is also a door, obviously. And there's the stone marker. The stone marker is surrounded by signs of digging. If it once marked the location of the treasure, it has surely been found. The marker bears an inscription all but worn away by the passage of time. The inscription on the stone marker is barely legible, but these words can just be made out. From this beach, you can see Rantos, a short swim across the water. This new riddle may reveal the true location of the treasure. Alright, so we'll park that for the moment because we won't need it just yet. You could tell this was a nice building at one point. I think this was the basement of it. I'm not sure. And our bears are out this way. But we still have a few more minutes, so we'll go take care of a quest or two before we're done. We want some bears, we want some firewood, and we'd like to kill a few tomb robbers because, well, these ruffians are being pretty annoying and harassing the fine people here. It looks like somebody else is doing quests out here. Very nice. And I don't know if this deer will count for the food. Yes, it does. But it also makes me very sad to hear it cry. Okay. We see several bears here. Oh, we got some bear hide. We got some bountiful iron, which I will take. Yes, please. More bears. Not kill the baby. And I don't think I'm gonna kill the matron either. Somewhere around here are bits of wood too, so cannot forget to look for them. New deed, Wilds of Evendom. I don't want to disturb the mama or babies. Okay. See if we can do this. Yep. So the babies notice you're there, but they won't attack unless you hang out next to them. We need one more bear. So let's see how many bears we can avoid while we're looking for our wood. Probably not many because there's a lot of bears here right now. I've not found any wood so far. Usually the woods around here somewhere. There's the wood. Really? Don't tell me they moved it. Nah, they wouldn't have moved it after all this time. Oh, see. I see one. Dry log. Wait. Let's see. 3. Get you away from the baby. Back over here. So we're up to 5. I see at least one down there. Oh, I see several down here. Okay. Ooh, that probably hurt a little. Okay, one more. Alright, we have all that done. Now we can get out of this spot. We still need to get some deer meat. I need 5 more of those. And I think we need quite a number of brigands still. No, that one didn't count. Why not? I don't know. Okay. Okay. One hit wonder. I see a brigand down there. Oops. You knocked me out. Oops. We're almost done with the deer. Alright, so don't need to kill any more of those. We have the branches, we have our bear skins, we have our haunches of deer. Still need a number of tomb robbers. Which I don't think we usually see, well, we won't see a ton of them on this side right now because somebody else is also killing them, I imagine. She's around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Four more. That's a deer. The deer is not a tomb robber. Gold deposit. And it's not a tomb robber either, but I'll take it. Eight. Oh, tomb robber. Grab this iron. There's a lot of yew wood out here if anybody were a woodsman, woodworker. Would be pretty handy. I don't think that one counted. Nope, that one didn't count. Okay. Back this way. All we have to do is find one more. One little bitty robber. One little bitty robber. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. You have found no signs of boars in Evendom. Like I said, spoilers, there are no boars in Evendom. In fact, it is probably the only place in Middle Earth that I know of that you don't see boars. Alright, now we've done all that, we can head back up to Ost Forod and turn all of these in, and then next time we will continue. We'll look for all these bad guys that we need to kill. We'll attempt to cart a chest full of stolen goods back to Tinadir. And we'll see what else we can do. You know, I don't know how people are actually living in this place. It's pretty run down. Okay, granted, there are still some structures that look like they might be livable. Might be, being an operative term.
Why are you bothering me?
These are very nice haunches. Looks like the elk had plenty of plants to feed upon this fall.
A lovely day, isn't it?
No boars? No boars at all? How odd. Now you really looked for them, right? You didn't just waste time doing errands or working on some craft or another, right? No, I trust you. But this means I'll have to do without a delicious Evendom boar steak, and that just won't do.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Well, we must not let life's day-to-day upsets get to us. There may not be boars in Evendom, but they say there are a great number of bears throughout the hills of Turnfornesh, and especially at Nan Orngorn to the east. Bear steaks, while still delicious, are certainly no match for a sizzling boar steak. My friend Ronald Dwall once went on a great length about how the similarities between these two words, you know, boar and bear, but I must confess that I do not share his same love for words. Words are often an inconvenience and get in the way when you're trying to express yourself. To get to the real meat of an idea, if you will. The meat in question here, for example, is certainly a choice cut of bear meat. Bring me back several cuts, and I will share them with some of my neighbors. There will be a bit of coin in it for you as well, and we can mourn the absence of boar over a delicious bear steak. How does that sound? And of course, after I've already killed a whole bunch of bears. Boars. There are no boars. After I've killed a whole bunch of bears, what does he want me to do? Go out and kill some bears. Duh. Alright, so let's go find other people to talk to.
This is intolerable.
They chose the path they wanted to walk, each and every one of them. They took greed and fortune over an honest living. Those of us who remain here, who have suffered but remain just, will now have the food we need. I'd say he's not feeling at all sorry for his brethren. Right, we got a couple more we can turn in. I think one of them is over here.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
These are perfect. Nice and large with only small nicks and tears. I can make enough blankets to keep us all warm for the entire winter with these. I'd suggest sharing blankets. It would probably help.
Woe to me!
We will still need to gather more wood in order to make it through the winter, but it is nice to see the wood pile grow for the first time in a long time. Alright, so we have helped all these nice people out. They're all very happy with us. And I do believe we could talk to Basil again.
What do you need?
The town folks have spoken well of you. I believe I may have been too harsh before. Your intentions seem genuine enough. Perhaps it is our time to step up now.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You have shown the Rangers are serious in restoring the past barriers with a pact between us. It is now time that we step up here and honor our end of the agreement. We said we would watch over Evendon from the north, guard the trade routes at Forest Shell, and ensure the enemies of the Rangers did not enter from those lands. They have entered and are always here. That much we cannot change, but we can drive them back out. Speak with my associates around town, the same who you helped prepare for the winter. They have each been tasked with scouting a threat. They will know more about what to do next. Okay, so next time we have to talk to all the people we just helped and help them again. We have to kill more bears, because of course we do. And then we have to move this chest of relics and deal with several bounties. That's quite a playful and a lot of fun. Until next time, bye for now.